Hi, this video is about the Caribou Mathematics Contest. I'm going to show the solution from the November 2014 Grade 11-12 Contest, question 18. So the question is, after work, 10 colleagues went to a pizzeria. Every one of them picked 3 slices of pizza without restriction. No 2 colleagues had exactly the same set of 3 slices. At least how many different types of pizza were available? Now, a simple strategy would be to write down all the options that you could pick 3 slices from either 3 or 4 or 5 different types of pizza. But since the number of options get very big quickly, we need a general formula for the number n of different types of pizzas. Alright, so here is a table, a number of types of pizza, so here we will just call that number n. And starting from the smallest options, since we want the least number of types of different pizzas, we will start with 3, n equals to 3, then 4, and then 5 and 6. Okay, so we have 3 different cases. Either all 3 slices are the same type of pizza, or 2 slices are the same type of pizza and the third one is different, or all 3 slices are different types of pizza. So of course, if they are all 3 the same, then we just have n options for this. But now, if 2 are the same, for the first 2 slices to be the same type of pizza, then of course we only just have n. But then, for each of the first 2 slices, for the third slice to be different, it would be n times, and then n minus 1, because you already have that one type of pizza there. Okay, and for all to be different, for the first slice, we would just have n. And then for the second slice, which has to be different, then we would have n minus 1. And then for the third slice to be different from the first and the second, we would have to have n minus 2. And now this would only be the formula if the order actually mattered. But the order does not matter because we just want the set of 3 slices. So for example, if the 3 different types of pizzas are, let's say, A, B, and C, then it doesn't matter if the slices go in order of A, B, C, or A, C, B, or C, A, B, and so on. It just matters that you would have, in that case, A, B, and C. So now we must divide this by all possible orders of the 3 slices from the question. So that is also known as 3 factorial. Alright, so now we have the formulas and we can substitute n equals 3 and n equals 4 into these formulas. So we have n is just then 3. Then we have n times n minus 1, so 3 times 3 minus 1 is 2 is 6. And then we have 3 times 2 is 6 times 1 is 6, and then 3 factorial is just 3 times the number of less times the number of less, till you get to 1, so 3 times 2 times 1 is 6, so we have 6 over 6 is then 1. So now the total number of options is 3, plus 6 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Okay, now let's try putting 4 into n, just to see if it's the same or different. Okay, so we have n is just 4. Then we have 4 times 4 minus 1 is 3, so 12. Then we have 4 times 3 times 2 is 12 times 2 is 24, divided by, which we know this is 6, is then 4. Alright, so now here the total is 4 plus 12 is 16, plus 4 is 20. So this is different. And therefore, since we wanted the answer to be 10, we know that the least number of different types of pizzas must be 3. Now, by the way, there is also a simple formula, which is known as n plus k minus 1, and then that is choose k And this is for a more general problem where you are still choosing k slices from n different types of pizza like we have here in the question. Alright, so now since in our question we had k equals to 3 because we had 3 slices, then here we have n plus 3 minus 1 is n plus 2. And this is choose 3 because k is 3. Okay. Alright, and now we have, now to write this, we would do n plus 2 times, and then n plus one number less than this, which is an n plus 1. And we would do this number of times, which we have is 3. So here we have 1, 2, and then we have to do one more is times. N plus 1 less than 1 is 0. N plus 0 is just n, so we have n. And this is over then this number factorial, which we know is 1 times 2 times 3. So now just to prove that this actually works, we will substitute in 3 for n. So we would have 3 plus 2 is 5 times 3 plus 1 is 4. So 5 times 4 is 20 times 3 is 60. And then divided by 2 times 3 is 6. So that would equal to 10, which we have exactly here. Alright. So therefore we know the answer is 3. If you'd like to know more about this contest, please feel free to visit our website at cariboucontest.com.